Hey guys, what's going on? Taylor here from Hot Wheels Seekers. It's been a while since I've uploaded a video. I know Evio uploaded a video pretty recently. We're going to try and get back to uploading more frequently. Just to sort of get a video out there, I'm just going to be going through this case of cars. It's an old case. I don't even know how old the box is. But it's filled with some old 90s and early 2000 cars and stuff. Some of my older stuff. So we're just going to go through there real quick. Just show you some of the stuff in my collection. Pretty much this is just to get a video out there. So you guys have something to watch. So we'll just get started by cranking this thing open. Just pull out a stack of cars. Let's move the box out of the way. That way we can move these back a bit. We have the Blings first edition 2005. This is an interesting model. You don't see it released too often, but when it is, they usually do something pretty crazy. This is the first edition of it, so it's a little bit toned down, but you see stuff like Easter releases and stuff for this car. It's very interesting. I'm not really a fan of it though, so there goes that. The Mercedes 540K. You know, not all of them are on real nice cards. You know, some of them are kind of beat up, but that doesn't really matter to me. Not really. You know, that's not really that important. Something I do need to work on is getting a tripod so that you guys can see, you know, like the whole thing, and I don't have to hold the camera. Right now I actually have it sitting on my desk and I'm just sort of putting the cars on the desk. I like these bod. I don't know if that's what they were called, but I like the cars, and then they're just sort of interesting. They got weird paint jobs on them and stuff, and I do like the Volkswagen Beetle as well. Just pretty cool car. I actually just ordered a bunch of cars off of eBay, so as soon as I get those, I will make a video of them. Here are the Chaparral. Very basic paint job. I like it when Hot Wheels does basic stuff like that. It's nice, it's clean. You know, cars shouldn't always be having crazy paint jobs and stuff. Should see some more basic stuff more often, I think. Here's one we saw released in 2013. Actually, I have the 2013 release right here next to me. Hot Wheels Racing. Both of them have been the Hot Wheels Racing. Oh, no. Actually, is this Hot Wheels? This is Thrill Racers. The 2013 is a Thrill Racer. Do comparison there. I honestly think the 2013 paint job better. I think it looks a little bit better. Drop tops. 2005 was a year full of some weird cars. Drop tops. You got the Blings. You got little skinny cars. They had some weird cars. I wasn't really a fan of a lot of the cars that came out of that year. And those types of like really weird fantasy cars. I'm not that big on fantasy cars in the first place. But you know. The Penthouse is pretty cool. Got 100 grand Sugar Rush series Jaguar XK8. I don't know if I'm gonna get through this whole case. That'd be a pretty long video. Got the Flying Aces. '69 El Camino. I like this one. This one has a nice paint job. I wish they would release this model. Well, actually, I think they did actually. But this model would just look so much cleaner without the engine and the big spoiler, the big wing. I actually do think they did release it without it. Here's one that you can see the blister yellowed just a little bit. And there's also a chunk missing. out of the blister. Oh well. Got a Chrysler Pronto, another basic first edition. A lot of times the first editions are rather basic, which is, you know, I like that about them. Here we go. This one's got the black wall sort of tires, and again is very yellowed. Very yellow. The virtual collection cars, all the ones I have are all yellow like this. See the code in there. Like that model. Here's a blue to white faded card. The Oshkosh Snowplow. This is a big model for a basic. They have one of the scratch off and win codes from the HotWheels.com. I always used to enter those when I was little. Used to always think I was going to win something. I never did. Here's a few of the cars I was talking about earlier. 2005's, the little torpedoes. God, I hate these things. These things are just weird. I get them in the shop. I just don't like them. They're just funky. So, not going to spend much time on them. A Spy Print series. This one's kind of cool. It's a very futuristic sort of car. Which sort of matches, you know, the spy theme. Here's another one with the instant win. They've been doing that stuff forever. It's a red line, not a true red line. A 2006 release, where they released the red line series. You can see red line. I have a few of those. Here's one I know some of you guys will like, the Datsun. This one actually has some overspray there. I don't know if you can see that. It's got some like overspray. Orange overspray or a smudge or something on the roof. Which is kind of cool. I don't know if I would consider that an error, but you know. It's obviously a defect. The Highway Horror series, we have the Rigger motor. Now this is one that I'm surprised they still release, because like Matchbox, they had to quit releasing their the hearse and stuff in the regular lineup and stuff. Like how is this going by fine? It's got skulls and it's a coffin. I don't know, this is always one of my my favorite models as a kid. I don't know why. I had a bunch of them. I would always play with that car for some reason. I don't know why. Here's another sort of horror based vehicle. Freaks of Horror and the Terrorific series. Terrorific. That's sort of an interesting word to say. Here's another fan favorite. You got the Radio Flyer wagon in blue. I like the carding on these models. 2006. I just like the design in the back. I just think it looks cool. Have like the tuner car. Here's another torpedo. Subaru. Ew. Gone with you. We got a Wastelanders Altered State. Very cool. Lakester, Salt Lake Flat sort of car. The body actually pops off to reveal the engine under there. Big ol' motor. Spirit of Eagle. What's it say? Eagle Rock. Eagle Rock, I guess. 1998. Got a drop top. Another one out of 2005. Not a fan of. 2004, we have the it's a first edition. These are like the tuned cars. You know, not that great of a fan on these either, but since it is an actual car, it does sort of look cool. You know, it's sort of kept the basic lines of the vehicle. Just not sure about that massive engine sticking out of the hood there. Here's an oldie. What year is this from? 1991. You guys see that? 1991. It's an old one. I wish I had more of these. Yeah, the card art's also pretty cool. Have the old Corvette on there. Solar CX4. Love that model. We have the Camaro Wind. This one's also kind of cool. Sort of like a stock car, I guess, if you will. Like Time Attack, maybe. I'm not sure. But, yeah. Cool, cool, cool. Got the Slingshot. You guys may recognize this from the Highway 35 series. I believe that's where it was introduced. This is the first edition from 2002. Another torpedo car. I'm not sure why I have so many of these. I guess I just bought them because they were older. And another Blings. Got the big stereo in the back, as was par for the course in 2005. Here's a yellowed card, or a yellowed blister anyways. Got the Nomad with the Hot Wheels and HotWheels.com on it, on the hood. Don't know if you guys can see that, but got a Hot Bird. This is a cool model as well. I like this one. Corvette. C3, right? C3? No, C2. 63 Vet. Another Race and Wind decal on there. We have Evil Twin. Hot Wheels Racing. They've been doing Hot Wheels Racing series. I think they've had a Hot Wheels Racing series like every year since I can remember. Seems like they always have a Hot Wheels Racing series. And they're always like the same basic paint jobs. You know, Hot Wheels logo on the side, blue or black cars, you know. Which I like. I like that. You know, there's some people out there that collect just those, I've noticed. Here's a bright one from the 90s, the late 90s. Dodge Sidewinder. Too bad they never released that. That probably would have been a pretty cool truck. The 98 C3500 Chevy. Dually. Picked about 10 of these up at a garage sale a couple years ago. Paid $1 a piece for them. So, it's a pretty good investment, I guess you could say. Here's another one I picked up from the same garage sale. Got a whole bunch of these. Apparently the guy, he took them and made figurines. Like, you would put the cars on stuff and make like little displays and figurines and stuff with them. So these were ones that I saved. There's an X-Ray Cruisers Lamborghini Diablo. Here's another one that was actually saved. He had a whole bunch of semi-trucks. Probably about 20 semi-trucks. There was this, and then there was the race semi-truck. It's the same model, but it has like racing decals. It may or may not be in this case. Yeah, it is. Here it is. This one's kind of cool. It has a big Goodyear tires on it. Got about 10 of each of these. Maybe more. I don't know how many I got exactly, but I got a bunch of them. So, they're pretty cool. Obviously, different years. Quite a big difference in years, I think. This one is a 1995, 95, and this one is a 91. 91. So, 91 and 95. I guess people wanted semis in their figurines, or he wanted semis or something. Here's another drop top. Now this is one of the few drop tops I actually think is cool. It just looks so sleek. Speed Bump is the name. I don't think I've ever seen this released in a different paint job or anything. I mean, I'm sure it was, but I've just never seen it. Very cool. Classic Game Series. This one's pretty beat up. Got Toss Across. Never played that game. The Jag D-Type. I'm going to try and go a little bit quicker here. We have a D-Type Jag. And then we have the Quicksilver series. I forget what they call this car. What does it say in the base? Silver Bullet. I believe this is one of those cars they renamed multiple times. It's got Blizzard on it. We got Torpedo Jones. Got the little guy in there, but he has fallen out of his seat. Little guy is floating around in there, the driver. Oh, he's actually just sat down in the seat again. Yeah, there you go, he's out of his seat. Got another Chaparral. This one's pretty cool with the gosh, I'm getting it out of shot. An accident. Not paying attention to drop tops. As we know, don't like those. Got a Street Beast, which is, I believe, based off of like a BMW M1 or something like that. The WWE car. Haven't seen too many of these around. Got a Ferrari 348. Love my exotics and supercars. I have lots of Ferraris. Unfortunately, most of them are open and beat up because I played with them as a kid, and I haven't really been able to get them all in the packages yet. I'm still working on them, eBay and stuff. I'm gonna work on getting them all, trading and stuff. Tac Pack series. This is a heavy truck. Metal on metal. This one's pretty yellowed as well. Got a shopping cart. Does it say Gator Mall or Gator Bait? Gator Bait on there. That one's kind of cool considering I live in Florida. We got gators all over the place. Here's a 58 Vet. Very clean. Just a black basic paint job. Nothing going on. Here's one. I love the cars when they put different colored wheels. The Ford Vicky has blue wheels on the back, silver on the front, or chrome on the front, I guess. This is also a pretty cool model. I like this one. Another game series, we have Skip Bow. Also never played that. Guess I didn't play very many games as a kid. Played, you know, Monopoly and stuff like that, the basic games, but I'm trying to be quick here now. The Callaway C7. We're getting to the end of the box here, actually. For those of you guys that are still with us. Another yellowed card. I guess you do not want to expose your Hot Wheels to sunlight. That's what I've learned. I do believe the sunlight is what does that. Four-wheeler. This one's kind of cool. Another drop top. And another Mustang Cobra race car. I actually found one of these in the bottom of a lake. At the local lake lot. I was down there just messing around. And looked out on the dock, down in the water, see some wheels sticking out of the sand, so I get a net, go home, get a net, stick it in the water, pull it out. Looked like it had been there a while. It was pretty rusted and all corroded and had sand all on it and stuff. This one's pretty messed up, as you can see. But you know, it's still carded, so I'll keep it nice while I can. Future Fleet 2000 series. The Jeepster. It was a cool concept car, but quite frankly, I'm glad it was never released because it's not really an off-road Jeep. Jeep is sort of getting away from their off-road heritage, I've noticed, with the like SRT8s and stuff. Don't get me wrong, those things are awesome, but I don't know if they should be calling them Jeeps. Attack of the Killer Flies. Some of the stuff they put on Hot Wheels, it's like, why? Why is that on a Hot Wheel? Here's another one that I played with as a kid. I loved this model. The 70 Roadrunner. I had a bunch of them. And actually, I've put one aside that I think I'm going to custom. I'm going to have to figure out how to do those customs. I've said that in a few videos, I think, by now. But I just haven't really gotten around to it. Here's another 70 Roadrunner. O. Henry. Pikes Peak Celica. Very cool. Last stack. Drop Tops Super 8 Hemi. Did they ever release this car as a non-drop top version? Because if they did, I'd actually like to get one. Because I saw this concept car at the Central Florida Auto Show like many years ago, and it's actually a pretty cool looking concept car. I believe I saw it. I don't know. To be honest with you, I was little, so I'm pretty sure I saw it though. They had the Chrysler supercar or whatever it was. I don't remember the name now, but they had the Dodge Power Wagon, all kinds of cool concept cars. Shelby GR1, and yeah, the Cobra concept and stuff like that they had there. We got a funny car, very big blister. Look how big that is. Just to compare, look at the size of the blisters. Massive. For those of you that don't know, it actually lifts up like a normal funny car. It's all metal. It's a heavy model, like most of the older funny cars. I don't believe the newer releases of the funny cars and stuff actually do have lift up bodies. We have the Attitude, and we have the Solar Eagle, which this one's also kind of cool. How many times have I said kind of cool in this video? A lot, I think. But you get the solar panels and stuff on there. Last two. Saved sort of the last one. This one has a ugly paint job. I don't even know what they're doing. They got like a ribbon and like a scallop. It just looks like crap. Quite honestly. I'll be honest. It looks like crap. So there's that. And last but not least, we have the Ferrari 456M with a wheel error. See, we have the old 5-spoke. It's also kind of small as well. It might be a small wheel error. And then we have the newer 5-spoke. I forget the actual name of that wheel, but I don't think they just call it the 5-spoke, do they? Anyways, you can see, obviously, in between a switch where they were switching off the wheels, this happened to be the car in between, so it got a little bit of both. Pretty cool. And I was really happy to get this one because it's, you know, a Ferrari. Love my Ferraris and stuff. So, an error Ferrari. Very cool. Love this one. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you want to see more of my collection. I will be sure to do that. This was, like I said, just a video to sort of get back up here. Get a video out there because I didn't really have any new stuff that I'd picked up recently. And just to show you a little bit of my collection, we'll look at the pile here. It's a pretty big pile. See, the box is empty. So we got a big pile going here. Got to put these back in the box now. Fun, fun, fun. But yeah, make sure you guys rate, comment, and subscribe. See ya.